But yeah, we're gonna play some more FF16 because apparently it's just taking me much longer than I thought. So, yeah. Well, okay. So, need to make work on more side quests. God, so many. Let's go to Dalmekia. See what's gonna go down here.
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Know your place, bearer. I think we'd better shut up shop.
What's Lupor raving about now?
What's going on over here?
Lord Furder.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen.
Of course they wouldn't.
They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Blue Boy is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me! The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go, bearer! Yeah. Yeah. Go on, then.
Jesus Christ.
Lubor.
Wait, someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe.
Uh-huh.
You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going! And you act like it doesn't even exist!
Lubor, we've heard enough.
No!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
And the adults have to be told that they're acting like children by the children.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
What am I gonna do? Oh, I already know
Natalie,
what I'm gonna
I would
do.
ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
You know where you fit in.
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Yay.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better.
Oh, it's up there. Good lord.
There it is. The flood.
But what's waiting for us inside?
Nothing good, I'd imagine.
alive.
Farewell.
Come on. Oh shit. Big guy. Ow. Goodbye. Oh, okay. They're all gone.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
And then Dalimil is just in ashes.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
The last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina? It's done. Root
They're all
and branch.
dead.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it.
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Oh?
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Let's go.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
What you got?
Lubo. About the children. Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Kids. The Breath of Life Impulse. Oh, this is cooldown. I'm just going around stealing people's finds.
I knew I was right not to give
Opened
up
up
on
my
Luke.
mind. Select 6 time boards. Nice.
He'll make a wonderful man.
I guess we'll go down here. The book from Booklet.
Do you see that too?
No.
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please, just make it stop. I'm scared.
Are they asking
Nothing
about
good's
the
gonna come of
cocoon?
this, I'm
Oh
telling
yeah,
you.
they're talking about the
Just
cocoon.
looking at it's enough to say.
Come here, Ambrosia.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
On the way. Later. I don't get tired of just kicking it at random mobs. What's this quest again?
God. be Rutherford, can it?
Oh.
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall
What?
have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
Oh, Torgal ate the hit. That's funny. Ow. Ow. You know what? I love Zentet's
A
skin.
little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Oh.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw.
Yeah, I'm an outlaw with all the
I'll never
icons.
hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen.
You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis, your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
Okay.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
Huh. An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Oh, Quentin.
This is no time to ride.
Yes, it is. Please. Let me ride.
Yeah!
Guess it would have probably just been faster to go over there and then start riding. Well, whatevs.
That'll do, girl.
Oh, Quentin.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
They sure are.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is to...
Oh, at the hideaway? Okay. Oh, Uncle.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Porter's Alder as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations.
What?
Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion.
Oh.
But luckily I had some unexpected help.
Unexpected help?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
Oh.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
Oh.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Nice, I didn't have to teleport.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man!
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal!
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the bloody outlaw!
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation,
nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Mike Will. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Breath of Darkness, Heaven's Cloud. Just cool down. Let's see. So let's go do the quest in Walu. Okay.
Come on.
Enough of you, are there?
Not any ones are there. Guess there's not really a way to check. Oh, there. Yeah, there's no.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Wake of the tragic fire, Cairnorvin, and the subsequent depletion of the most highly practiced intelligencers. All mainland strongholds were instructed to redouble training in clandestine maneuvers, devise weaponry and assassination techniques Port details progress made by the stronghold. Reinvigorating Wailude's ranks and esteemed intelligence.
This is a Royal Army logbook. His interests were certainly varied.
Hey, from a distance. Follow the bearers. The emergence of the first magic abacus was wildly heralded as a gift from the gods. Indeed, the title with which those who with the gift came to be commonly known is most likely a contradiction of bearer of the heavenly blessing. Contraction of bearer of the heavenly blessing. The wording used by the tribunes of the time. Those born with the blessing were lauded as living crystals and granted high office and plentiful reward for their status as chosen ones. Over the years, this reverence for their kind would become a full-fledged religion led by the bearers themselves. Development that would prove fateful. The diverse nations of the time were unanimous of their disapproval of founding of the church. While the authorities had for years welcomed bearers into positions of power in their own structures of state, they were mistrusting of an organization led by bearers for bearers. Efforts were immediately made to chasten the church and its followers, banning members from holding office, evicting adherents from their homes, breaking up meetings by force. The church responded by forming a volunteer army to resist this persecution, and yet it continued, creating a cycle of ever-increasing bloodshed and rancor and growing rift between those born with the blessing and those without. What began with beatings and street clashes would eventually spill over into an all-out war that consumed the greater part of the twins for nigh a generation, decimated the population of men and bearers both. A deluge of blood that stained the land crimson and left an even more lasting mark upon the minds of the Valistian people. After the bearers' last resistance was crushed, the nations of Valistia came together to sign the Continental Accord that initiated the system of slavery that persists across the realm today. The well-known phrase, bearers are other than human, has its roots in the bitter war of the years before, being the unblessed's only excuse for their calamitous refusal to allow the blessed to decide their own destinies. Holy shit.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
I'm gonna get attacked here, aren't I?
Leaving so soon, stranger?
Who the fuck are
We've been
you?
Watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book.
No.
Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
No.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
How do you mean to stand against me? Oh yeah, a couple bandits. That'll do it.
Let's see, shall we?
Surely. Forgot to bring out the blade. Goodbye. Dunk. Dink. Oh god, he's suddenly there.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
No.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Maybe.
Wait. Damn it.
Damn, he's already gone.
Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Oh, right, the Balmond Dark. Come on, Ambrosia.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmond Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry.
Come on.
Caution.
Time to fight. I can walk from here.
Hi, Doris.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different
I
story.
see one in the
inside, though.
distance.
The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
I don't see any ether flood here.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Like this. Balmond Dark Writ of Designation. Designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bears, both foreign and domestic. The facilities rear and train Akuza beasts for deployment in the field. Tormented purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention thereof be punishable by death. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the tool of the aforementioned purpose. Express permissions is required for use of bearers in any other capacity.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Oh boy. Chest.
Quiet.
God damn it. Fail. Like these. Recommendation concerning Kuza Beast of deployment. The Kuza has long been recognized as an extremely aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. Exercise conducted thus far, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It's proposed instead that bear captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss to wayloader lives. Unlock third Vanisol and Nightwalker, damn.
Lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Third slot is such a pain. Memorandum on Kuza Beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. Beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bearers may even be its preferred source of sustenance. Behavior is unexpected, is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer used for training purposes can now be repurposed as required.
They were feeding bearers to it.
Jesus Christ.
This is
10 badges? Yeah. I unlocked it eventually on my
Hopefully things are looking better upstairs.
It wasn't too bad by the point that I was at, and your Nightwalker's even further, so it should be easy, no? Oh wait. This way. Easy once you're at 255. It was pretty easy if it not 250. Honestly. You don't have a lot of drop gear, so it's harder. Oh my. Where? Do I need to go up? Says that there's. Huh? Huh? Let's just go upstairs. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I noticed.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison.
This chapter is so... Yeah, it looks fucking
I know.
stupid.
I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true.
So like an hour?
Bearers
You get the
die
growth
every
selector
day in
from
service
the
of their
party
masters,
quest
but
one, right?
This is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but
I think I want
the
to
elderly,
get that. I don't know if I'll do all of them, but...
And those who wouldn't, or
Add
couldn't, were
Sin's Creed?
disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But
Also, for the thing about taking a picture with multiple of the same class, do they just mean the same role, or like, do I need to find a bunch of other colleagues?
Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
6. Okay, so they just need to be the same role. Okay. So I just need to find, what, 6 thieves then for the collie? Or I guess I could do it on any other class, huh? Doesn't need to be on my collie. Everyone is doing it? Yeah. I might do it after stream. Hi. Hey, a box. Oh shit. A ledge that they actually let me jump over? Holy shit. They never do that. Release lock.
Let's see what we can find down here.
What happens if I go out here? Nothing? Huh. But yeah, as soon as 10 days hit, my Angelic Buster will hit 250 for free.
A survivor.
Let's go.
She sounds close.
Hello.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid.
Although I think she's like 10 or like 12% or something away from
Some of the guards,
247.
they're still here. But
yeah.
something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
For sure, do the same. Yeah. Plan.
Thank the founder.
6 magpots? Holy shit.
Worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
You must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
Chadwick?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away.
Do you mean or 200 sacred symbols, or does it give you both?
The others too. Where is he? He opened your sound, didn't he?
Or, gotcha.
He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
So at the very least, we know that Chadwick was alive, at the minimum until recently.
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
Absolutely. 40 days worth of dailies.
It's out there waiting for me.
Yeah, I don't think I can push to 260 before that chapter. Well, maybe I can actually. I don't know. We'll see. Cause yeah, I mean that's at chapter 6, right? Getting 12% per hour. Okay, no, that sounds pretty. Well, just have to put in quite a bit of time, but it would be doable. Who's the beast? Oh, it's a hunt. Why does it look like a behemoth?
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
Ow. Ow. Coupons? Ow. fucking hurts. MVP coupon. Oh, gotcha. Comment. Oh, fuck. Ah! Come on. Thank you. Hello? Camera? Win trading is the best way to complete the missions. You mean for the rock paper scissors mission? Yeah, I gotta do that. Like, most of the objectives are really easy. I just don't like any of the ones where you gotta you know,
finally,
fucking actually party up with people.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
Wait, can you only rock paper scissors a character once per day? PQ one is kind of fun. Do you have to unlock any of the PQs, or are they just all available?
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways.
No, Chadwick.
He was here. Do you think that creature?
All available? Okay.
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick.
You
fool.
dummy.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No.
Okay, if I want to do the party quest one, I probably got to do it sooner rather than later. Right? Because later on in the event, there's going to be less people wanting to spam it out. 3 people is needed. 3 people to do the party quest? Okay, that's not too bad. Trevor's not getting on. I absolutely know Trevor's not getting on.
From what I hear,
But it shouldn't be too hard to scrounge up people, or yeah, even just people in the guild.
She's recovering from her ordeal.
She is.
I'll probably just hit it up on
Slowly
the
but surely.
weekend. Well, this weekend I might be busy. And then next weekend is TwitchCon.
If we hadn't.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to
I mean, I got
apologize.
21 days, so...
Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him.
10 dailies is the hard part, yeah.
To save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do 2 things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Hyde Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris.
Goodbye, Chadwick.
We'll be counting on you.
Breath of Darkness Gungnir. Ooh. Oh, it brought me here. Nice. Oh shit, there's another hunt. What is it, Moogle? Oh, a new S rank. Beluder armor captured such beasts and to train them to serve, but this particular specimen's training as long as since ceased. Whether its captors turned Akashic with the rest of their comrades or were eaten by their pet when it broke free from its bonds, we will never know. We know is that there's none left alive who knows the words to put an end to its rampage. Only show of force will suffice. Where is this? Okay. I now know where this is. Go turn this into Vivian.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the Bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Quest complete. Scholar's Bonnet. Ah, shit, I have another quest. Damn it! Can you send me there?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
No.
Think you
can't.
can help?
Ugh.
Twinside's hundreds
I have
of
to
leagues.
walk.
There's something about it.
Master Clavin, where are the matters of much greater importance which demand your attention? You find a moment, a bid, you visit me and the shells. Single favor concerning his the prince.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Oh. Bum 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 bum. Do you want a harp? Okay.
Lawsman Hippocrates, I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor.
Soundtrack for this game,
This
so
was
it's
some years ago, of
so
course,
fucking good.
Before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Okay. Wild wyvern tail. For now, go do a hunt. How to drop a meso coupons from Legion? Damn. Hello. Bum, 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 bum. Behemoth King.
Another of the royalist guard dogs.
Oh my god. Okay. Like a flare. Can't see. Ah!
Let's try.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Ah! goodbye. Maybe. No. Now it's goodbye. That shit almost one-shot me. I think it's because I stayed in the Maelstrom. I thought I could get fucking cheesy ass Mega Flare out of it. I just fucking left that goddamn 7 HP. Onward! Into the Angry Gap. Oh, I need to go across this gap. Come on. Bird.
Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Ow. Ow. God damn it. Fuck off. Attack too quickly. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Die. Still alive? Holy shit.
Nice try.
Perish. 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 Wild weapon ground.
Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Okay, that goes back to the hideaway. Oh boy. So many quests. The Hot Pocket Teas.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Updated the tomes.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Oh, damn.
What subject shall we consider today?
Mysteries of the Realm. Oh, these are like the cutscene. No, never mind. What am I missing from Mysteries of the Realm?
Did you learn everything you
How
needed?
dare you, game? Odeon!
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done.
Oh, I guess.
I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right.
Of course I
must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then.
Follow me.
Kind of weird how the game just randomly decides when it wants you to walk to places, or it just takes you there.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soul in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill.
Oh.
Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Bro.
When that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Bahamut's Mercy, a gift from the very first Emperor of Sanbreque to his infant son. This ring has graced the hand of every dominant of Bahamut since. The Aetherite absorbed from the icon over the years, aiding the next Imperial Scion in drawing out the full potential of her bloodline. Now the Empire lies in ruin and that bloodline is broken, so let it be with Bahamut, as it was always intended. Reduces cooldown by 6 seconds. Damn. One more batch to go. Let's go.
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Damn it.
You wish to study the tomes?
Okay. More missives. I have another hunt. God damn it. Every time I finish a hunt, another one shows up. Please, let me go. I need to buy more potions. dumbass completely burned out on potions.
Clive. If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you? Still alive, are you? What, you still in? Come back soon.
I haven't used that one potion, have I? Hope not. No. KO automatically restores all. I might have to have this equipped for it to actually be used, which
I mean that.
would be pretty nice.
So what do I owe the honor? So will it be?
Club Heaven. Keep getting behemoth shackles, but I don't need them for anything.
And?
Okay. Let's go check what this hunt is, I guess. We just have all the quests left that are in Rosaria. Assuming that no more quests unlock as I complete these quests. God damn it. What do we got? Another S rank? A rank. Garnick and Waylude. Oh. Wait.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. All yours.
Obtain all available items from your patrons. Ooh.
All done?
Okay, so... Garnick. Up here.
Good girl.
Entrance is over here.
That'll do, girl.
Oh. Giza Maluk. Giza Maluk. Hello.
Harmon's madness lives on.
Clear the hunt board. Well, that's all the hunts. Did I not level? Oh my god.
Rest in peace.
Go here. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Retrieve oil.
Mid's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Where's the second one? See it.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Okay. What do we have here? Martha's. Hello.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs.
Oh right, he wants a
Excuse
silver
me.
chocobo feather.
I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo.
Oh.
Near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
Okay.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin. I've got greens of all shapes and sizes.
What do you got to say?
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone.
I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are no one has seen us. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right.
Okay, there's gotta be like one more person here somewhere. Maybe they're inside? Hello? Oh? Okay. Be over here?
Look, Daddy. Shining so bright. Isn't it pretty?
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers.
Hey, chest. Ah. Here you are.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Has a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true.
Well. To East Pool?
This is no time to ride.
Yes, it is.
Ready, go?
Faster!
Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Silver chocobo.
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change.
Oh. Wait. They're going this way. More tracks.
More tracks. And these look fresh. A chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Okay. Come in.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, feather.
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just
Don't they
borrowing a
look
feather
like
for my friend.
ambrosia? Can we just have grabbed a feather from her?
Thank you. Let's get this back together before they change their minds.
Okay. Go to Port of Solde. 4 more fams, let's go. We're so close. Bonk.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
Torgal didn't like that.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Row, your boat.
This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on.
Oh.
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
Gil, awesome.
we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Oh. Oh. I forgot how fucking tiny he was.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
The fuck are all those? Oh, armor?
This is all from the castle.
Wait. Huh?
In Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here?
What?
My sparring sword.
Orgel.
Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
What a good dog.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
Oh, you want us to go in deeper?
All right. I'm coming.
No, not the ads.
I think I know where we're going.
Ads ruin everything.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
God damn it. Why is the ad schedule turned on? I have that shit turned off for a reason. That's really dumb. Is this setting? If I go toggle off ads, it just turns itself back on. What's the point of giving us a toggle to turn off ads if you're not going to actually turn them off? Like what? Oh, now they stayed off. Okay, well, I mean, charred sparring sword. Clive's old sparring sword, salvaged by a faithful friend in the aftermath of the Ironblood invasion 18 winters ago. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Even a legendary king surrounded by the realm's greatest knights and blessed by the very heaven would have found himself hard-pressed to unite the warring tribes of ancient Valistea. Fortunately, he had the help of his fine and trusty hound, Cavil. Increases Torgal's attack potency. Oh.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Okay. Now the only thing left to do is over here.
Yeah! Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. We've overcome far less
One
political
more, let's
enemies.
go.
That I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now.
No, let me down.
What he was truly capable of. Perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
It's just back there.
Hate this shit. Yeah, it's awful.
Father always
Papa.
fought for what he believed was right.
This is one of the many reasons why you never made a second main till now. Yeah, that's fair.
It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything.
Boss prequests and shit.
I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
Well, the only boss you need to do prequests for multiple times now is Princess Noah, isn't it? Oh no, did they take that away?
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart. Never looked back. Never
That
stopped
change was
fighting.
recent? That's true, yeah.
To me,
it's fixed now? Good.
He was the greatest of men.
Yeah, I remember you... Yeah, no,
I've been trying to
boss
live up to his
prequests were
ideals ever
awful.
since.
It sucked.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
Papa.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing
Arcane
this,
River and
Father,
Grandest prequest. Oh yeah.
that you
Arcane
might watch
River you
over
had to
us
redo in each area.
as we follow in your footsteps.
Now you can just skip everything. Huh?
We won't lay you down. Onward then?
Onward.
Onward. To the end.
Done, let's go. What level is your Nightwalker? Is it 260 yet, or no, you just hit 258 yesterday, right? Actually, 258, yeah, okay. 10%. Ooh. You're so close, my guy. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clyde's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Oh. Probably be 260 by the end of the month. Nice. Oh, there's another quest. Damn it. Hope he rates on event 2 plus 8 mag pods. Yeah. That's gonna be huge. Damn it. Stop giving me quests. I want to finish the game. One from Fairy Bros. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get the one from Fairy Bros because of how long I was completely not logging on.
You're back.
Unfortunately.
How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find
More
it?
from New Age event.
It's a long story.
So even if I don't hit 260 before New Age, it shouldn't be too bad to hit it because of the event,
road
right?
To Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look
they're
elsewhere.
squashing the curve a bit.
Blame yourself, Clive. The blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on
Which
before
would be
long.
nice.
Even if you hadn't have turned up.
For
They'll
like
find a new home.
264,
Trust me.
50% will push you to
After all,
265 right
what
away.
endangered
Ooh.
animals do. Anyway, what matters is you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
Carving?
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say
Saving
it
up
was
for
from
Shining
again?
Star for this cube sale.
Mavis?
Yeah, that's fair.
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't
40K
speak too soon.
stats in-
I ain't done my
damn.
trial yet.
There we go.
Good shit, man.
What do you think?
Around
I
15
think
minutes
if
each
you
boss.
ever hang up your
Nice.
scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Watch, the baby's gonna be born just this moment as well. Go grab the quest. But I don't have to go back here again. Concern for Jill. So her icon brought her much suffering. The loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we did not seek to lighten that burden, even about only a fraction before we depart for the skies. Speak on this more in private.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Okay. Go give Mid her stuff. Although she might have a follow-up quest. I would not be
Say what you
surprised.
will, Lady Karen has seen herself.
Tell me this is all you need.
Please?
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0. And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Oh.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't really know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Well, that explains things.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Oh, children.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Nice.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds. Just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
That's cogwheel. How did the gear get into the with the scales though?
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing.
Ooh. Oh.
Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without.
Don't talk like that, man.
Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes.
Oh, well.
Children, their mums and their dads.
Kind of have a point.
like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Huh?
Since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Oh. I was really hoping to have an airship. You know, close enough.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Okay, bye, Phil.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
You have a good night, bud.
Thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
Ah, you know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. Me whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero.
Yeah.
I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
I fucking love Gav. What's your mead? Oh.
Do you think
Okay, no more quests.
they'll come back?
Please keep it that way.
It's just a bit.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy?
Huh?
And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Oh, Clive, you clueless dummy.
Let's go.
It's just right here. Here be Rosfield. Oh, I haven't been here yet?
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
Damn.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Back to the hideaway.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows what. Find snow daisies.
Controller.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen us. I should do it.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
The heavens?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps?
Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
I've already been
Right.
to Man's Hill.
Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the royal meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Okay. Okay, I gotta go through city again.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Please tell me this is the final side quest.
Do be careful.
I will.
Come on.
Yeah!
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Ooh.
Have care. See them?
I do. Flowers. And our friends.
Please hit the bird. Goodbye. What?
What do you see, boy?
Shit.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Ow. Ow.
Help me, boy. Too slow.
Don't break him. Please, don't break him.
To me, boy!
Now he's breaking. What? Still more?
You're finished!
They spawn more small enemies after the Minotaur.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Oh, Gian.
Jill.
There is?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
Didn't even wait for her response.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Oh.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
It's awful.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Or goal. Did you make a flower crown? You did.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized
No matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me.
Now we're getting a little ahead of ourselves,
You
Joe.
have. Again and again.
Oh, Clive must come. What?
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small.
Aw.
I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Put it on!
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Aww.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Eva's Kiss. Reduces diamond dust cooldown by 7.5 seconds. Damn. Jill has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Well, the only thing I have access to is Origin now, so... I think we'll call it here, and we will pick this up next time. Yeah. Oh, didn't mean to talk to you.
Ifrit,
Your resolve didn't falter.
no. Though I continue to be bewildered by fate, I should meet with my old tutor here. At the very end of the world, I thank you. With all my heart. For giving me this chance.
And I thank you for taking it.
Bro.
I should like to look upon that flower once more. When I am worthy. I stand ready to leave for Origin at your word. May Grieger go with us.
And see us safely home.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna go take a look at the wall of stuff. Missing one thing. What the fuck could we be missing? The heck? No. Stop. Stop it. I'm trying to click through all of them. No more red dots, please. Huh? I don't think there's anything I specifically forgot, so maybe it's just something for the game, or I don't know.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
You was 1,000
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Does this get me level 8? No, it doesn't.
What subject shall we
Sag.
consider today? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Okay. This is where I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so it's going to be Baldur's Gate, but probably. It should be Baldur's Gate. But yeah, you'll have a good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. It's also raid day tomorrow. Yeah. Have a good night. Bye.